You know you like One Horn Larry's Garage. So like and subscribe to our channel. Share it with your friends. Spread the word. Get the word out. We are talking about making some t-shirts. I've had a few requests. I'm looking into it. So hopefully here before long we'll have some t-shirts. Thinking about some decals with the One Horn Larry logo. So look for that coming up. But in the meantime, like and subscribe to our channel. Spread the word. We got some really cool projects coming up. You're not going to want to miss out on those. So stay tuned. Welcome to another episode of One Horn Larry's Garage. It's been a couple weeks. Wanted to give you an update on Grandpa's C10 progress that I've been working on and kind of show you what I got today. Today I ended up driving down and meeting this guy. I was cruising Facebook Marketplace looking for a tailgate for the truck because mine's beat beyond submission. So I was looking for one and came across the guy that was selling a new one, a repop new one at a great price. And originally I was going to have it shipped up here. He's down in Arkansas and I was going to have it shipped up here, but he ended up having a bunch of other parts, including a decent used hood for this thing, and I needed a hood also. So we worked out a deal and met halfway in Tulsa. We did that this morning. Me and my buddy Mike cruised down there and grabbed the parts. Came back, a few hours there, a few hours back, and I got to give kudos to Mike Neville. He sold me the parts. He is a distributor down there in Northwest Arkansas, and today, of all days, Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa are covered in ice. So dude drove on icy roads to meet me in Tulsa with these parts. Got to hand it to him. So if you need any C10 parts, I'm going to post his info right here on the screen. So if you need anything, holler at him. Great dude, great prices, great parts, and I'm going to show you those right now. So first is a carpet. And this is the original loop style carpet. It's even got the heel pad. It's for the high hump, which I have for the trans tunnel. It's edged all the way around. I mean, good quality piece. Has backing on it up front there. So that's going to go good with my the mat that I put down in there. So it's going to be nice and quiet and comfy. So that was a good part that he had. Here's the tailgate, and it's a smooth one. Doesn't have the logo in it. So I got a smooth one to kind of go with the rest of the theme of the truck. I got to transfer all the handles and components over. Not a big deal. And then here's some of the rest of the parts I got. I mean, he had basically everything I needed to finish the truck. Brand new armrests, and these are good quality. Defrost vents. The old ones were all dry rotted and cracked when I took them out. These are pads that go under the hood braces to keep the hood from flopping around in the wind and slapping and making noises. Dash pad. There's a new vinyl black dash pad. New sill plates. Clutch, brake, and emergency brake pedal pads. Hood cowl seal. Vent window seals. These are all the bumpers for the doors, tailgate, and even the little ignition thing that goes above the ignition switch. So I mean, he had all that. The splash shields that I needed for behind the rear wheels. The kick panels he only had in blue, but they have a dye that I can spray on these to turn them black, so I'm gonna do that. And the hood's outside, but yeah, I got all these parts, and Mike drove up. Really nice guy. Oh yeah, I forgot another part that Mike had also. He had a good used grill for a GMC down here. Mine, again, was beat up pretty bad, so he had a good used one and hooked me up on that. But here's the truck. I got the driver's side all buffed and polished out. Painted the wheels black. And let me show you this, the tail lights. Those Cadillac French tail lights are working. They look pretty slick. So those are the Frenchkin Cadillac tail lights. They're working good. And you saw that in one of the other videos where I installed those. Well, now they're wired up and working. Look good. Got this side of the truck buffed and polished out. So it's nice and shiny. That gray is looking great. Painted the door handle, emblem and mirror on this side. So all the chrome is going to be blacked out, as you can see. We got the windows. There's the roof. I got the roof all cut and buffed out. Looking good. Got the rear glass and the windshield installed. There was a glass place in town. Came out here and installed it here in the shop. It was great. Real good pricing on it too. And I got the new Bentley Car Club. For those that don't know, I live in Bentley, Kansas, and I'm part of the Bentley Car Club. So I'll be proudly putting that back on the car. Thanks, Dawn. On that one, the old one was red, and I scraped it off when we put the new window on, going black. So yeah, that's all looking good. Windshield came out real nice. Got the cowl back on. There's the front roll pan I got to paint. It's not going to have a bumper. It's going to have this smooth roll pan just like the back that fills in between the fenders, and then the grill just comes up from there, so you'll see that when that's done. And this side's a mess because this is where I'm cutting and buffing right now. Working my way around the truck, but now that I got the hood and the tailgate, I'll be able to paint those and the rest of the pieces this weekend, and then finish assembling the truck, get it all back together. I did take it for a drive once I got the windshield in, and man, that fuel injection is nice. This thing sounds mean, and even second gear, it just roasted the tires. This thing's, it's beefy. It's great. So now, I'm excited to get some of these interior pieces in. I'm gonna put that dash pad on and some of these other interior pieces, and then I will show you how those look. So the dash pad, this thing's held on. It's got some studs, as you can see, across there that go through the holes in the dash. And then there's these clips along the front that got screws that go into those. So that's all I gotta do is pop these in the holes, which obviously probably would have been easier if I'd have done this before I put the stereo and all that stuff in, but I can reach up from underneath. I'll be able to get it. And I'll put that in and put the nuts on right now. All right, there it is. Kind of hard to see with the glare on the windshield. Come in here. Got the dash pad installed. Came out real nice. Defrost vents are installed. That black and gray goes good. Before the windshield was put in, I wet sanded and polished the dashboard. So hopefully it doesn't blind me when I'm driving, but we'll see. I don't think it will. It won't be that bad. So there's what the dash looks like now. And I put the little emblem thing on. The dash pad was a little harder than I thought, and the reason being is that I jumped the gun. Had I not had all this installed, it would have been a heck of a lot easier. I had to pull the instrument cluster, had to pull the glove box liner out, and there's one behind this vent up here that was really fun to get to. I had to lay on my head and try to reach up there, couldn't see it. It was a pain, but I got them all in there, and then all the screws are in, holding it in. Nice and secure, looks real nice. So that's just kind of a quick update on the truck. Didn't really do a whole lot today because I spent most of the day driving to go get the parts from Mike, as we talked about. Upcoming videos, I've still got a lot to do. Hopefully in the next few weeks get this thing wrapped up. I've got some other projects that are knocking on the door wanting to come in, so you're gonna want to stay tuned for them. Got some really cool projects coming up. But right now, the next video, I'm gonna change the vent window seals on the vent windows, and they're not fun. Got to drill out rivets and tear it all apart, but I need to do that anyway because I need to paint them black, get rid of the chrome. We'll go through that in the next video. Another one gonna be recovering the door panels. Besides that, I've got to paint the hood and the tailgate, get those ready. So still a lot of work to do, but it's getting closer, so stay tuned.